Hello?
Hey
Hello.
there.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it
Sorry,
going?
I just put my headset on. How's it going?
Good.
Good. Good, good, good. Are you all ready to battle?
No.
Weren't we not in the middle of a fight?
Eh, who knows? Maybe you are, you don't even know. Just kidding. um, but ready to play anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But clearly from your answers, not ready to battle. Ah, that does not bode well.
Nervous to battle.
Nervous to battle. Okay, cool. By the way, I have enabled Advanced Fog of War, which would show you um, basically grayed out sections of the map that you have already visited, which I thought was automatically enabled when you had the dynamic lighting, and now realizing that for the past months you haven't had that, which now makes it so much clearer on why you've been complaining about how bad dynamic lighting is. Does it look much better now?
Yeah, it looks really good. I like it.
Good, good. Oh, hey, so we have Nisa's missing,
And Ozzy.
and Ozzy, and that's it actually.
Jeff's not here, but...
He is in audio
Mm-hmm.
and in Roll20.
Oh, okay.
And in spirit.
And in spirit as well. Undead spirit?
Six spirit.
Alright. Um, let me see. Nisus should join. There she is. And
Oh, sorry.
What's this cathedral music you have there?
uh, it's a music that I had reserved for some other place, but I didn't have time to look for one that had, all the uh, all the effects of the rain, the thunder, and all that. And this one is actually pretty cool, so I just used this instead. But yeah. All right. So if everyone is ready, Ozzy I think is still not here. Yeah, he's not. He's offline, so I'm guessing he's still on his way home. So we're just gonna start without him for now, and hope he doesn't take too long to join. You were going to say something, Darcy?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So last we left off. Um, so after your party went back to Valaki, slept outside while Irina took care of the children and took them into town. Uh, you woke up and splitting the group in two. Some of you going around the town to the western gate, while a few others went inside to meet up with Irina at the inn and tell her, bring her with you to join up with the rest of the group. As you were exiting the inn, Yaila was handed a letter invitation to dinner from Strahd. Well, from someone who said that his mistress told him to give you that. You join up with the others, you discuss it, and you think that, yeah, probably we don't have to go right away. So let's go drop Irina in Kresk first, and then we'll see about that dinner invitation. So as you make your way, um, uh, you actually don't go right away. You decide to drop by the Vistani camp to get a disguise kit, which was offered to you for 50 gold, and maybe try to find a way to disguise Invincible, who turns out could actually assume any animal form that he wants. And so Ozzy just releases him and casts the Find Steed spell again, and Invincible comes back as an actual warhorse that is not on skeletal, though he is still an undead spirit. Then you go back into town, Tehanu silvers his rapier, and then you continue towards Kresk. You find a split in the road, and you follow the one that goes south until you arrive at the promontory on which sits a ruined mansion. A gigantic mansion of 200 by 200 feet, and half of the mansion is ruined, and I actually have a new handout to give you to show you what it looks like. And so,
Very cool looking.
yeah, pretty cool looking. So it looks like a mansion, kind of a fort as well, and very noticeable is that in the front of the mansion, there's this huge block of granite on which stands a dragon statue facing the door of the mansion. You also remember, and actually you had this discussion on the road there, without knowing that you were actually going there, about the fact that you heard a rumor about a haunted mansion to the south, where a dragon used to live, and remember the tarot card reading from Madame Ava that said that there was something in the house of a dragon. So as you arrive there, you decide to actually explore the house. As you step to the front door, the dragon statue releases a huge cone of harmless air, and Liam mentions that he did notice that the aura of magical evocation on the statue was weak, so the magic probably dissipated over the centuries. You enter the house. Ozzy rushes into a room where, after you're all joined him, a living fire takes shape in the form of a dragon that unfurls its smoky wings. And you all prepare for battle, but Ozzy tells you to wait, I want to talk to him. And as he speaks in Draconic to the fire responds and says, let me see, where was it? And says, my knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost. And with that, the fire burns out, and you are left in the empty room. Yaela notices a secret door on one of the walls, and after you follow there, you find a dusk elf that is wounded, who actually, after discussing with him, said that he went looking for Arabelle a few days ago and ended up seeking refuge in this mansion after being attacked in the forest. Iron heals him. Yeah, what's the question?
Do we know what he was attacked by?
He said,
tree things.
yeah,
I think,
blights. Yeah, that's what
Same
he
things
said.
that we killed before?
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so Iron heals him, and he shares some of the information about this place. More specifically, he says that Argynvostholt was a silver dragon. Few centuries ago, he liked to assume human forms. This mansion is called Argynvostholt, which is the dragon's home. He founded a group of knights that were called the Order of the Silver Dragon. They gave shelter to refugees escaping from Strahd's army. Unfortunately, 4 centuries ago, Strahd's soldiers slew the dragon, destroyed the Order, and sacked the mansion. And the Vistani, as well as Dusk Elves, usually avoid the mansion because they believe that the dragon's ghost still haunts it. At that, Cloud takes out her tome of poetry and says, I think that if there was such an epic battle, probably there should have been a poem written about it in this tome of poetry that I have. And looking through the book, And a lucky investigation roll gave her access to this page of a poem that is called "The Last Breath of Argynvost." It is a very old poem that has a weird style that doesn't seem very poetic, but that's what you found, and that's where we left off.
By Kakarovich.
I
Yeah,
wanna know
the poet
how
was
long
called
did it take you to
Kakarovich.
write it?
This is actually not something related to Kakaroto.
It has nothing to do with Kakaroto. Took me about 2 days. I think the first day I spent like 5 hours to write the first 3 paragraphs, and the second day something like 4 hours to finish the last 3 paragraphs. So about 9 hours total to write.
You spent more time on this than I spent on all of my homework this week.
Well, I have no homework, so but it was a lot
This
of fun.
sounds more
so.
fun.
Yeah. And then after I was finished, then I learned about the poetic forms and stuff, how to actually write poems. Apparently, you have accented syllables and stuff in English. So, yay.
I couldn't help but notice a
Mhm.
shy elk hides from the sun above. This elk keeps coming up.
Well, it's, in the forest you have rabbits, you have elks, you have wolves.
Then a rock. I don't know anything about a rock.
Rock is a huge bird. You probably have heard about them.
Something with a beautiful mountains capped in ice. Something about an ice garden. I feel like there is a lot of foreshadowing in this poem.
There might be. Well, you do know that the mountain to the south is a snowy mountain. There's lots of snow there. But yeah. There's stuff in there. And by the way, for those who don't notice the rhymes, because even I wrote it and I couldn't really notice the rhymes while reading, I wrote the text and highlighted in different colors the actual rhyming words for just for fun. Yeah, that's why the text is actually full of colors. If the background has a color, it means that it's the same rhyme on multiple paragraphs. If it's just the text itself that has a color, it means that the rhyme is only within that paragraph. Like the 5th line will rhyme with the 5th line of the following paragraphs and things like that. I just had fun doing this weird format.
You did an amazing job, and I very much appreciated it. I read it like 6 times. I liked it.
Really,
That's awesome.
thanks.
I had a hard time reading the font on the paper, but I read the bottom part.
On the paper, if you just if you click on it in Imager, I think I sent the link on Imager. If you click on it, just zooms it, and then it's very visible.
It's the style of it, but the fact that it was written like in normal, like at the bottom, helped. I read it from that as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked it.
That's why I was late. I was still reading it.
Okay.
Yeah, could you make like a cartoon animation just playing out the whole poem?
You do not have a tome of cartoon animation.
Can we roll
Unless
for
you want
that?
to pay him $8.8 million.
Are they up to 8.8?
Yes.
They reached
Woohoo!
it?
The whole series.
Nice. All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm sorry, they're
Eat the
8.4.
What?
I didn't hear what you said, Liam. Kind of cut up.
I said they're up to 8.4. Sorry.
Okay.
Times New Barovian.
If
That's actually really funny.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? Savid is healed. He gave you information that he had on the legends surrounding this place that he knows of. And that's it. Oh, and for those who came in a bit late, I enabled Advanced Fog of War, which should give you a grayed out section of parts that you visited. And I thought that this was always enabled, and now I understand why, dynamic lighting was so annoying to you guys. This is how it should look.
It looks good now.
Yeah. just dynamic lighting without fog of war is really ugly. I agree with that. All right, come on, people.
Do I still have the shakes?
Is there anything else that we can notice in the room? Any other door or any chest? Anything?
Well, there is a door on the south side. Like you entered from a secret door, the wall that just pushes itself.
We investigate like these little areas here, and maybe just do an investigation of the room a bit.
Well, and what was this thing right here? Is that a window?
Yeah, those are doors. Yeah.
Oh, so we could go check that out.
Are these barrels of wine? Is this the wine we're supposed to find?
No.
You look into the barrel, and there is wine in the barrel that seems to have turned to vinegar and evaporated a long time ago. You do notice, however, that emblazoned on the barrel's side are the names of the winery. It's called the Wizard of Wines, and the name of the wine is Champagne du Le Stamp.
Is that the wine we're supposed to find?
I'm sorry, all I heard was something douchey in French.
Wow.
Yes.
Douchey.
Sorry.
Yep. That's the name.
Champagne of the Stomp.
Yeah.
Is that really what it says?
It's Franglish at this.
That's
it's Franglish.
That's the name of. That's the name that is written on the barrels. That's the name of the
How
wine.
does it compare to a Chateau de Chateau?
I don't know. But yeah, that's what you get. So you guys pointed to like 3 different doors and said, "Let's go there." So you need to make a choice. Where do you want to go?
Let's see what's in this circular room to the northwest.
All right.
Up this way? Okay.
So at this point, Savage says, "Thank you, my friends, for saving my life. Now I must return to my group."
Don't get attacked by any more trees.
Yeah, now I feel much better now, and I'll keep to the roads. Hopefully, it will be safer.
You're just gonna leave? You don't want to hang out?
Before you leave,
yes.
Do you know we heard a message from this dragon fire that had presented itself to us earlier? It mentioned bringing Argynvost's knights back to the light. Do you have any idea what that could mean?
No, I apologize. I have not heard of that message, and I do not understand its meaning.
All right, fair enough.
Well, I have a theory about that.
Okay.
So he said that it's believed that the mansion is haunted by the ghost of the dragon, and we know that all the knights were killed. So maybe we need to like show it the light because it's kind of stuck here, like the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like some kind of ghosts of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like it's
saw the
corrupted in a
dragon
way and
shadow
just can't
type
move
thing.
on, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of shade thing.
Is there a necromancer in the room?
Well, what I'm wondering is what that specifically means. Like, show them the light. Like, do we just show them a candle and all of a sudden they see the light and they leave? Or do we have to show them like Iron? Her spells tend to be radiant and have like bright lights associated with them. Like, is it that they need to see that type of like holy magic?
When people die, they usually say, "I see the light," so maybe we have to kill them.
Wow.
He's doing that.
So I'm fine with killing them all. Let's find some things and kill them.
All right. Well, let's see what's in door number 1, and that leads into this like circular.
Behind door number 1 lies.
Right.
And by the way, Nara, yeah, Roll20 is really slow.
Yeah, I thought it was being really slow earlier. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it sluggish as well.
Okay.
All right, Ozzy, you hear a voice in your head that says, "Hey, I see someone coming out of the mansion. What should I do?"
He's cool. Don't worry about him. Leave him alone.
Are you sure?
I raise my hand. I'm sure.
Okay, he
I
does
doubt
not
any of you
see
guys will
you.
get that
He
joke.
does not see you raise your hand. Okay. By the way, Master, you know that woman that you left with me? She keeps trying to steer me and tell me what to do. It's really annoying. Should I listen to her or what?
Well, as long as she doesn't tell you to do anything weird, like leave, that's fine. I mean, if you guys want to just like ride around and stuff, she's good people. Like, I trust her. But
Okay.
like before you do anything major, like leave or anything crazy, why don't you give me a heads up?
Okay.
Ooh.
She looks miserable, by the way. I don't think she likes the rain that much.
Well, can you bring her, like, is there a covered area that you could bring her so she's out of the rain?
Oh, I'll go to the stables. And then there's this silence and says, wait, how do I know where the stables are?
Well, you ran around in a circle
Maybe
around
he's
the
from
building.
here.
Are you from here?
I don't know. It does feel familiar.
Do you remember anything about your former master?
No. But this place does look familiar now that you mention it.
Okay, I'd like my horse to do a history check.
Okay, go ahead, do it.
I don't have a sheet for my horse.
Yeah, just double click on it and like, yeah, you have character sheet for him. History would be. Let me check.
I think he's having that conversation in his head, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's in my head.
Wow.
Wow. Literally, is that even possible? First of all, why did it only go to you? Like, because I would love for the rest of my group to know that my horse rolled a -2.
In history, he's just dumb as bricks.
Yeah, he rolled a 2 minus 4 because he's. Wait, his intelligence should be 6, not 2. Because
yeah, his intelligence should be 6.
So
okay, so
it's -2, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's 2 minus 2, so it's a 0. And let me just change because it says always whisper the rolls because he was considered as an NPC. Never whisper rolls. That should do it. Alright. So with that it says, I don't know, it just feels familiar to me. If I get some new things that pop into my mind, I'll let you know.
Okay, so what I'd like you to do in the meantime, while you're keeping Irina out of the rain, while we're doing everything else, I want you to keep rolling history checks until you get a natural 20.
Yeah, that doesn't work like that. But he'll keep thinking about it.
Just keep thinking about it. If you think of anything, let me know.
Will do. Alright, and so while this happens, someone, I guess it was Azzy, he opens the door that leads to that, the place where you guys are, right? And oh my god, it's so slow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you...
That's your fancy fog of war.
Maybe, but I noticed this was still like that a few days ago, even before I enabled the fog of war, I think. Maybe not. I don't. Maybe it's the fog of war. Oh well. Anyway. So, tattered velvet drapes cover the tall, slender windows that encircle this parlor. The furnishings are covered with dust and cobwebs, and lie in disarray. A damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling, which is covered with a faded mural that depicts metallic dragons and colorful birds flying beneath white clouds. And that's
you don't
all you
happen
find.
to have a picture of that, cause that's
Is
not
that in this in this room right here?
Yeah.
Can I go inside?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
And now roll for initiative.
Okay. I'm gonna look around for any.
Can I investigate for secret doors?
Yeah. Do a perception check, both of you. It would actually
perception?
be... Yeah.
Sorry.
Investigation is really like if you use your hands to try and look for things and use your intelligence to understand what you're finding.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay. um.
It's by perception shit. I don't want to roll it.
Right. So you don't see anything of value. You can see that time and neglect have damaged most of the furnishings here, and there is nothing left of value in this room. It's all just tattered drapes and damaged stuff.
Could you describe the picture again a little bit more? Is there more to it? Or just metallic dragons with birds?
Wait. A damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling, which is covered with a faded mural that depicts metallic dragons and colorful birds flying beneath white clouds.
Oh, okay.
That's all
I
there
didn't
is
know
to
if
it.
there was more of a hint or anything there.
No, just the decor in the room, basically.
Are there any like things that may not seem of value, like books or scrolls or anything written down, anything like that?
No, um, the furniture seems to be empty, and from what Amnon is able to ascertain, it looks like this room has been looted at some point in the past.
Can we? Is there a window to see what's in the next room, like over here?
There are windows giving you views of the outside.
Can I
There
open
was
this door?
Yeah, that's what I was trying. It's not working for me when I'm clicking. It's not... Oh, there you go. It's just very slow.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Like, is there a window on the door there? Can we see what's
No,
inside?
just a door.
Is there a fireplace?
No fireplace.
I'm thinking, you guys, if push comes to shove, this room is a nice bottleneck. So, like, if we need to find ourselves in need of taking a long rest, we could probably rest in.
Except for all the windows looking in.
Yeah, but are the windows barred or anything?
Nope, just slender, tall windows. Most of them are broken.
It's an option.
I'm gonna open this door.
I don't know if Sam is back, but he would.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So maybe he wants to remind you that he has a tiny hut thing.
Yeah.
A what?
It's a spell that makes resting very easy.
All right.
Basically, I can hold everybody in except the horse.
He puts us all in his pocket.
Pretty much.
Wow. Can you link that? I want to read that.
Yeah, he probably could.
Anyhow, we should open the door on the right.
Yeah, I'm gonna thaumaturge that door open.
Okay. The door is not locked, and therefore it just slams open, revealing a 10-foot wide long corridor with stairs going down towards a iron gate on your left.
Okay. Are we kind of walking single file down this road? I can't really see unless I move my character, but
Yeah.
the damn website is being really shit. So I kind of want to move my character as little as possible.
Okay, I'm gonna disable Advanced Fog of War and see if it actually makes a difference to responsiveness. I could also okay, try it now. It won't update the dynamic lighting until you drop the token. Hopefully that makes it better.
Not
It's still pretty slow.
really. Yeah, no.
Okay,
It's pretty
I'll
quiet.
disable the Fog of War and see what happens.
I'm having no issues.
No, it's not better. It might be the website. I don't know.
It's better,
I'm not
or
having any- well,
It's not better.
Well,
Not
to
to
me,
me
it's
anyway.
pretty damn smooth.
is it better now, or should I re-enable Advanced Fog of War?
I think you can re-enable it. It didn't make a difference for me.
Okay. Okay, I'll just re-enable it. Alright.
Now the fog's gone.
I see still the black stuff. It's just not foggy. It's just. But it did help. This did make it better for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit better for me as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't have really a lag problem.
I mean, I have it. Oh,
Making
and now
it
it's lagging
unplayable.
again. So maybe
No,
it's
I
not.
really do. I can't move at all.
Yep, same. Now it's like.
It was just changing the setting for me.
Yeah. I'm good again.
Okay,
I'm not-
so disable fog of war. Right?
My page is frozen right now.
Okay.
My page just unfroze.
Could it be that your CPU is capped?
I don't know. Shouldn't be.
Is it?
All I'm doing is streaming and have a web browser open. I hope my CPU's not capped. Alright, we're good. This is fine now. Fog of War's back on. But it's still laggy, but it's fine, honestly.
It's fine.
So going down this stairway, this gate just leads to the outside?
Yeah, you've seen it when you did your round of the mansion earlier.
I'm gonna go up. Check out this door over here.
Okay.
Is it locked?
It is not. So you open it?
Well,
Hey, Liam just went
Open it.
outside.
Yeah, I'm just like kind of getting some vague, stuff I would have seen. Fog of War bothers me a little bit.
Okay.
so Yaila, can you check this door to see if it's trapped at all?
All right.
like
Yella,
it's
you
open.
can do. Yeah, I opened the door already.
Okay, never mind.
Let's say that she is constantly checking for traps as you
Right.
go
Yeah.
ahead. At least she didn't see anything.
We already established that, right?
Yeah.
That she was always going to be checking for traps with her really high perception. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I should be able to notice anything.
So tattered brown drapes cover the windows of this circular room, and a heavy curtain hangs across an archway to the south. Strewn above the floor is the wreckage of half a dozen beds and other pieces of furniture.
Oh, we can sleep here, guys.
Yeah, sounds like a great
It's like
idea.
it was set up for us. Can we search the beds for loose change?
Bed bugs.
Yeah, do a investigation check.
About 10-year-olds, sounds good.
Yeah, he's wasting them though, because he spends a bit of time looking through all of the stuff, but he doesn't find anything.
What
Let's
about the room to the south?
Are they straw beds?
Just bed bugs, but that's it. So, behind the curtain, you find a kitchen. This kitchen has been plundered. Its tables overturned. The floor is littered with rusted utensils and smashed crockery. Narrow windows flanking a hearth look out over a cemetery. An open iron pot hangs from a hook inside the blackened fireplace. It rattles on its hook and bobs up and down, as though something is inside it.
Oh, let's look inside. I'm
Is it
gonna look
closed?
inside.
Is it like open or
What?
Can I investigate
iron
the?
pot? Is it like closed, like, or
Is
is
there a
it?
lid on
It's
it?
open.
Yeah, it's
There,
no lid.
it doesn't have a lid on it. It's open.
I'm gonna look inside.
So as you look inside, you find a bat
Aw.
that
Eat it!
was
trapped?
in there.
What?
That as you look in, she flies out and flutters around the room.
Bats are the minions of Strahd. We should probably kill this thing.
I'm gonna kill it.
I'm a cat. I
With
want
what?
If my
Oh, I'm
thing would start
typing.
loading.
It's taking forever
Not
to.
yet. Sorry, I was clicking a bunch because it wasn't loading.
Oh my
Yayla,
god! It's
Yayla and I
so,
start leaping off the walls trying to
Yeah.
catch the bat.
It's like
I
frozen
hit
for me
my
too.
hair stand up. I'm hissing at it.
Bad kitty, catch
Oh
the
wow!
bat.
So you, as it flies
You
around
must
the
have
room,
different cats.
you throw an eldritch blast at it, and you just completely destroy the bat. That it doesn't just fall to pieces; just it's been obliterated.
Nice.
Okay.
Easy. One enemy down, guys.
I'm guessing.
I'll let you guys take the next one. Okay, I'm pretty tuckered out now.
Is there anything other of value in here other than?
It doesn't look like it. The kitchen has been plundered. and there's nothing left in it.
I've heard cooking pots make good helmets if someone wants to put it on their head.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go down this doorway. Is this door open?
I can open it for you.
Okay.
All right. So you open the door, and you enter into a big room in which a 20-foot-long table with sculpted dragons for legs stands in the center of this hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings, and several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves are two life-sized statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. Rainwater trickles through cracks in the ceiling, flowing down the west wall and adding to a large puddle on the floor. 5 sets of wooden doors lead to this hall. The doors in the northeast corner hang open. A pair of leaded glass doors, their panes cracked and broken, stand open between panels of stained glass set into the east wall. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass doors lies a dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel.
Which one leads to the chapel? The south doors?
The east.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
I just wanted to get a good reference again. You said 5 doors, so we've got this door, this door. These are doors right here, or are these windows?
Those are windows. The doors are the white blocks, right?
White blocks. Okay, so here's another set of doors, and over where Azzy is.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one then?
Would be here.
You have 2 on the in the top, 2 at the bottom, and the one on the east. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I can't quite see that for some reason. All right.
It's not an open concept.
Yes.
Oh, it's because it's because of fog of war. You would need to basically see. Yeah, it's. Let me just.
So
I'll just do this.
So I don't know if Yaela is looking at anything near that puddle of water, but if not, I'd
Started drinking from it.
Oh wow, nice.
My cat was thirsty.
You come here. Let's have a look at those pieces of armor statues and see what they're about and if there's anything special about them.
Okay. So you want to look at the statues? Do a perception check.
And will she come and join and look as well, or
who?
Miss Super Perception.
Yaela?
Yeah, Miss Kitty Cat licking the floor.
Yeah, she can if she wants to.
Which is on the floor.
Really good.
And Teanu, you wanted to do investigation as well, right?
Yeah.
So you both look at the statues. Tehanu doesn't really. It looks to him like a statue, and he shrugs and moves on. Yaela has a close eye, and it looks like it's a statue of a knight that is lifelike, but it seems to be inanimate.
Does that mean that it can't be animated? Is that what that means?
It means that it's not moving or anything.
Okay. I feel like since there was a statue that could breathe kind of, well, not fire, but I guess in front of the mansion, how long does it take to detect magic? 10 minutes? Or is it quicker?
Yes.
It's 10 minutes? Oh, that's a little bit long for sure.
Would I still have the tail end of that going?
No, because of the time you spent with Savid and telling his story and all that, I would say it's already gone.
I'm kind of tempted to see what happens if I try to, grab its hands or its weapon or
kiss it on the mouth.
It doesn't actually have a weapon, does it? Is it just stone? Or is it
It's
actually
stone.
stone wearing armor?
It's stone, and the weapon is made of stone. It looks like a single piece of sculpted stone.
Okay,
Question about the crystal chandelier.
Mm-hmm.
How much light is it creating, and is it? Can I try to like remove a couple of the crystals because those might serve? If there's other rooms that are dark, maybe we could like each carry around like a little crystal that will like light the path or something like that, or that this might be the light to light the nights.
It's not specifically the crystals that are embedded in the chandelier that are glowing, but the chandelier itself that is glowing and reflecting from this from the crystal pieces of it. But yeah, it's about. It seems to illuminate the entire room.
Just kind of glowing.
Yeah, a soft glow.
Is it cursed?
Cursed?
Well, I don't know. Why would it glow without there being like lights or something?
Yeah, you don't know if it's cursed or not. All you know is that the chandelier is glowing with a soft white light.
Oh, what if we break it? I'm good at breaking things that are cursed.
Yeah, you are. Do you want to go and break it? Okay. With that, I'm gonna say that you hit it, and the chandelier swings on where it is. It doesn't fall, but you seem to have damaged it, and the glow seems to dissipate a little.
Cloud walks over and slaps him.
Wow.
Right on the wrist.
Damn it, Amnon.
Stop
You shrunk
touching
Ashley.
things.
What if we hit it until the light goes out completely? Then we'll kill whatever's cursing.
God.
Yeah.
I
At this
accidentally,
point,
like shrunk myself. Can you fix my token? I don't know how to like make it bigger.
oh, that should do it. At this point, you start hearing. Yayla would start to hear some clanking noises coming from the chapel, and yeah, like metal clanking on metal, and you see coming out of the chapel 3 armored figures.
Here goes.
Say, what have you done? Who are you?
It was.
Die!
Wait, where is that?
It was
that?
Cloud.
Cast
Kill Cloud.
Fireball.
Kill Cloud. Not me.
Alright.
Dude.
Roll 20 is
cast
pissing me off right now.
Fireball.
Yeah, but where did you say that came from? From where?
The chapel.
Yeah,
From
see
the
the dudes?
chapel.
They're right here.
Okay, from
I
where?
can't-
I can't do
chat.
anything with roll 20 right now either.
Yeah,
It's-
roll
I
20 just froze on me.
But
I can move, but like I can't get to the point where I can stand in front of the door, which is. Really
I also
annoying.
want to point out that sorry, I didn't say this.
Hold
But
Alt.
when we were looking out at the graveyard, if you guys notice, there's a few graves that look different than the others. So let's keep that in mind. You'll notice a few of them look kind of dug up here and there. Like there's like 5 of them out there.
Yeah, with the fog and the rain and the fact that you didn't get inside of the cemetery, you wouldn't have noticed that.
Fine.
So, can I like do my spell then?
Give me a second because I am really getting pissed at this stupid thing.
I can see nothing.
I know.
Yeah.
I am going to, let's see if I can just, if
You
I
can see
disable.
nothing because
It seems to be much more responsive now.
Yeah, it's probably just trying to
thought we
do all
could-
the shit and it's just slowing down. With
Yeah,
see
it's
anything
either
because
that
it's
or the fact that
like-
Advanced Fog of War just is not very friendly to this. Okay, so,
Okay.
because it was frozen for me for quite a while. All right.
Kind of frozen for me. Yeah.
Okay. Let's all roll initiative.
I kind of wanted to shoot that before.
No, they're the ones that attacked. You would be able to do it if you are the before them on the initiative, but there's no surprise round here. That's for sure.
Please Please don't run in.
Oh, I'm bottlenecking the door, like as much as possible, so let like our casters plunk away at them.
So you
Hey,
have
how
1,
does the
2,
roll
3,
initiative
4,
with
5,
advantage
6,
work exactly? 'Cause,
7. If you hover over yours, you'll see that it rolled twice, and it took the
20s. And the 11 was the highest. Oh my goodness!
It was
All right.
8 plus 3. Yeah, you rolled an 8 and a 4, as you can see if you hover on the thing. Okay. So you see the equation is 2d20. Keep the highest first. Basically, that's what it means. The KH1. All right. So let's sort it.
Did Liam get his cast off before
1, 2,
combat
3,
started?
4, 5, 6, 7, and Luda. So that's 8. All right. What did you say?
I asked if Liam got his cast off before combat started.
No, he'll get it on his turn, which actually happens after the Revenant's turn, and I will show you what they look like. It's kind of more of an artistic depiction.
They look pretty cool.
Yeah.
They look friendly, you guys. Let's just
they
see
totally
if
look friendly.
Does that tell us what, like, by looking at them, can we learn something about them? That, like, this guy's got a noose on his neck. This guy looks kind of elfy. This guy's kind of gray. Is there anything else that we would know more about them?
All right.
They're in armor.
Yes. I will give you a description, and
like,
then we start the battle.
They kind of look like knights, you know?
So yes, they are clad in tattered chainmail. They each wield a long sword. Their faces, their mannerism, it looks like they are angry and hateful. And they and yeah, they are armored. They are corpses. They look like potentially knights with long swords, but very clearly undead. And they are here to kill you. They attack. So Luda's first. What does Luda do?
Did we destroy that frickin'...
Well, I want to know, did he cast Fireball or not?
No.
Nope.
There was no surprise round.
Okay. So Luda is in. I can't see how far can he move. He looks actually he's pretty far away.
Yeah. Don't forget, each square is actually 10 feet wide. So.
So how close can I even get into melee? It kind of looks like.
If you move it and press Q, the letter Q on your keyboard, it will give you sizing basically. And you can press it again if you want to like set waypoints basically. All right, Luda.
I'm sorry, I was pressing the wrong button. My fault. I said I want to move right here. Is this okay to move right in this area?
I can't
see, like, yeah, okay, it's not just...
Okay.
You see him, right? The dog?
Yeah.
Okay. He wants to
yes.
attack this guy right here.
Okay, the one right in the front, right?
The one in the front, yep.
Okay, go ahead and do your attack. Roll for your
Just a
attack.
second, I gotta pull up his character sheet. It's up, I just have to...
Alt and double click on the token. I discovered that this week, I was so happy.
I'm sorry, what? Alt and double click on the token?
Yes! It's magical!
That didn't do anything for me.
Oh wait, I also wanted to do... Switch to this music instead.
Are they close enough that if I try to back up to give them enough room for one of them to come out, like I'll get an attack of opportunity against me?
They are not close enough to you right now, no.
You should be 10 feet away.
Yeah, you're about 10 feet away.
Well, they're gonna probably go before my silly 4.
And
I don't see the turn order. Is there a reason?
You don't? Everyone seen it?
Oh no, I see it now. Sorry, never mind.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay.
I apparently missed.
Oh, sorry, Nara. Yes, your Luda attacks, jumps on the Revenant, and takes a chunk out of its arm, dealing some damage to it. And let me do what's DC strength. And as it does, it knocks it prone.
Somebody light him.
And I think I need to set the combat music to auto.
Yeah, these are clearly knights. We need to like bring them back to the light. So can we like cleanse them now or something?
We destroyed the chandelier.
Iron's got that thing.
All right. Luda's turn. I think she's done with movements and stuff. All right. Iron, your turn. Oh yeah, I added something that now it actually pings the player when I put the next turn order.
So the lighting thing. Hold on. Because I can't see the creatures from where I'm standing, and so I don't know which one Luda hit very well, and so I want to look, but not necessarily move. Each square is 5 feet, right?
Each square is 15 feet, so you did 20 so far.
What's the range on my Sacred Flame? 60 feet. So I would like to stay back. Can I reach one of them from where I'm at?
Depends. Do you see them?
Well, if you're saying the 15 feet, I still can't. So each one's 15 feet? Each square?
Each square is 10 feet. Okay. You have 30 feet of movement. And as long as you can see them, you'd be able to attack.
If she moves to like here, would she be able to see them through the door?
No. Yeah, but that would be my 30 feet.
Yes, she would. They would be... I would give them half cover because you are gathering around the door, so preventing a direct line of sight. Okay. But she would be able to see those that are still standing. The one that is prone, you would get disadvantage on him because he's prone and you're ranged.
Yeah.
Sacred Frame is a save, though, not an attack roll. So
okay. Okay, alright. So, do your attack and tell me which one you want to hit. Oh, wait. It's a save, right? So it's a dexterity save, I'm assuming. Right.
Yeah.
So, what's the DC on that? 14. It does save, and I think that means no damage because it's a cantrip. Right. Okay, cool. So you get in there, you throw your sacred flame towards the revenant that you see on the ground, but it rolls on the ground and it just hits the floor next to him.
That's it.
Alright, Amnon, your turn.
You guys have any idea what we can do though?
I think we just killed them.
I don't know
we
what...
have to bring the knights back to the light.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't have we don't have a light.
Yeah, I don't know what that
bring
means.
them to. And at this
what
point,
about that relic that you guys have that's all holy and whatnot?
It doesn't
Does that
shine
do
light.
anything?
But it's probably not something that we're shining right here. We don't even know where to shine the light.
Yeah.
You can shine the light at them. I just don't know that it would do anything. We could try that. I mean, I just don't have it. Iron has it, so maybe she can do that on her turn.
The fact that it uses the word clean makes me wonder if it is indeed a cleanse. It says the treasure lies in a dragon's house. Enhance one's clean. No problem. I don't know.
We'll clean them by killing them. Okay, I'm going to put Hex on this one.
Okay.
With my bonus action.
Okay. Is it a save or something?
No, it just goes on them.
Can you click on the spell so I can actually see the description without having to go look through your character sheet?
Yep.
Thank you. So it just puts it. Okay. I will make it this red dot.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast with both of my beams aimed at that guy.
Okay. Both beams, because you get 2 now?
I'm not sure why it's saying 9. Oh, that's a crit.
Because you
yeah,
get
I
a
get
crit.
2 at level 5. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And it's 2 Eldritch Blasts or one that does 2 beams?
I get 2
Even at
beams
5th
and
level?
it says it's
Okay.
5th level, and then you could direct the beams. Oh, I'm messing it all up.
It's 2d10 basically. Right. Okay. We'll need to change later that spell damage progression or whatever it's called.
He can do it against 2 different targets, so it makes sense for him to just, like, if it succeeds, just take the damage from the second one and apply it to the second.
Yes,
target.
exactly. It's because it's wait, on a hit target, spell creates more than one when you reach. You can direct the beam at the same target or at different ones. Okay, make a separate attack roll for each beam. Okay, so no, that it's okay. Just the way you did it's perfect. All right, so it takes it's force damage and it takes 19-20 damage from it as 2 blasts go towards the Revenant and just hits it.
Do both beams hit?
Yes, they both hit. And sorry, I went to the wrong one. It's this one, the one with the hex, I assume.
Yes.
And the hex means that he gets extra on each hit, right?
Yeah.
So
I just rolled them.
5. So that's 25 total damage with your cantrip.
No, it's it's 19
yeah, 30.
and 11. So that's
yes, 30. 5 total.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah, pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I'll just stand where I am.
Okay. All right. Reminder: they are behind half cover right now because of. Well, not for you, Yaela,
Well,
because
I can't really see them.
you are in the door, in front of the door.
Yes. So, but I can just walk. Can I just walk?
Walk where?
I can walk over Luda, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Just step on him.
I can't see.
You can't see anything?
Almost. Like, even, I feel like I'm in the room, but I can't see the room. Like, the fog of war is just really not letting me see much.
That's weird.
I can't even see my full token. Can you see? Look at my stream. I can't see my token fully.
Yeah, yeah, same. It's
That's really weird.
It's weird. Okay, I can kind of see now. Okay. So I can attack this one, right?
Yeah.
Are you picking the same one Dylan did?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to remove the dynamic lighting for now. See if that makes a nice difference or not.
Okay, that.
So you attack with your short sword. Which one was it?
Attacking this one.
The one above, south, or
the one that's prone?
No, right. The one diagonal.
Okay, the one
hasn't been hit yet by anything.
It would be attacking the one next to him as well, right?
No, it wouldn't be attacking the next one too.
Sneak attack. Oh no!
No, that's not
the same target. Never mind. I don't.
You wouldn't get sneak attack because you would only get sneak attack on the one that is prone because he's the only one with an that was engaged.
Well, but it's more than 5. Luda is more than 5 yards away, right? So it doesn't count. It doesn't.
Luda is 5 feet away from this one, the one just below you. So you would get sneak attack only on this one.
Okay, then that's okay. I thought he was too far because. Okay, I thought he was too far, but.
No, Luda is the one that knocked him prone. She was in melee.
And okay, so with the with the prone attack on this one.
Yeah, and you did get advantage because he's prone, and you do hit him, slash on his arm, and you do 22 points of piercing damage with your short sword. That ends your turn, or you still have bonus.
Yeah, not only do I have bonus, but there's a thing where I can attack with my other sword, right?
Yes.
So I would be attacking the one that I didn't touch yet.
You can attack the same one.
I can, or I want my my character. He just walks in there and attacks everyone basically.
Okay. So you take your second short sword. You have two, right?
I have two. Yes.
Okay. So you take your second short sword and attack the which one?
The last one that I did not attack, the one with the red dot on.
Okay. So you attack that one with your short sword. Roll for attack. No advantage because he's not prone, and you do not get sneak attack because you already used it.
Yeah, I can just click on short sword again, right?
Yes. And he is able to evade your attack as he sees you coming, and ducks beneath the sword.
And with my bonus, I'll disengage.
That was your bonus.
Oh, that one.
Yes. That was the bonus. All right, and now it's the turn of the Revenant, who is going to start healing some of the damage that he received in the previous attack. As you see, a couple of wounds start to close. Not all of them, but a couple of his wounds close up. And then he will do 2 attacks with his short sword, with his long sword, towards Yaela in front of him. He rolled a 10 and an 11, which I think, doesn't hit. And then this one is going to heal as well from some of the damage he got, and then stand up and attack Luda with 2 longsword attacks. which was a 7 and a 23. So I think one of them definitely hits, and he does 11 slashing damage to Luda as Luda escapes one of the long swords by jumping to the side, only to get hit by his sweeping attack coming back with the longsword towards the other side. And
how much damage total?
11. And I am just going to do this.
So it's 13 right now.
Yeah. And this one here is going to move. Oh shit! No, he needs to. Yeah, he's going to stay where he is and attack Yaela as well. And wow, they are not doing good. 19 and a 7, so the 19 hits. And he is able to do 7 damage to Yaela as he slashes with his sword.
Wait, but I have uncanny dodge. So is that halved or?
Yes, you can use uncanny dodge to halve the damage. I think uncanny dodge is it once per round or once per short rest?
It's a reaction. And
it's when an attacker that you can see hits you. It doesn't say once per round or anything.
Okay, so yeah, you do uncanny dodge, and you're able to evade his some of its attack, and you take 3 points of damage.
3? Okay.
Yeah, and then it's Liam's turn.
All right, I cast Fireball.
Okay, one second. Yes, Nara, they are undead, and I will give you the
I forgot, so you don't have to do it.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm right, though, right? I
Yes.
do get +2? Okay, I just have to remember to say that.
Yes,
I'm so sorry.
please do. So Fireball from Liam.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you place yourself?
I guess I want to like prioritize hitting this one and this one without hitting Yela and Luda,
Mhm.
despite me saying to not run into melee.
Mhm.
So I guess
It's your fault. Burner.
just kind of
Isn't
farther
this
back
that
in the room.
spell that you were just telling me about? How it like takes up the whole room and it's notorious for like burning everybody and hitting everything?
Yes. It
Oh,
also does a
Yeah,
shit ton of
basically.
damage.
Smells like singed fur. So accurate. Between Yela and Luda, it's just a bunch of crispy fur in there.
Wait, that didn't
Yeah.
roll. Why did that not roll?
Because it's
Isn't
not
there?
set
There
as
isn't a roll, right?
It's 8d6 fire damage, so they must do a dexterity save. So where do you place it? Your point, your center point, the
I
fireball.
can't exactly see far enough back that I would aim it.
You
Because
have
the
a
farthest
range
I
of
can
150.
Yeah, but like the farthest I can actually
Oh.
physically see on the map is right here. Is where the.
Yeah, I can just do this.
Alright, then I would probably aim it like here-ish. Kind of between these two pillars.
Okay. So let's see if we do a shape. No, not that. That. Okay. Whoops. All right. So 20 feet. That would be 20 feet. So something like that. And you could get all three of them this way. If
Okay.
you aim it like here, basically, I guess.
Just Yela's tail gets
So,
singed
like-
to death.
Whoops. So like something like here. Oh yeah, it should be twice this big, basically. So yeah, something like here, and it would hit all three of them. Okay, so dexterity save from them. What's the dex save? What's the?
15.
Oh my god! All three of them rolled a 6. I can't believe just how unlucky they've been so far. Like both for hitting you guys and the dex save 666. Oh my god, 666.
And it's a fire spell.
That's a critical hit right there.
Little horns.
Roll 8d6, please.
My
They're
goodness.
so toast.
Rip.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Not that good, but still pretty good.
Lots of
fours.
four. Yeah.
Very average.
Very average indeed. So 27 damage, fire damage, on all of them.
So they each take 27 damage?
They each
Yes.
take 27 damage.
Holy shit, that's OP.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Cloud, your turn.
I need to move a bit to get into line of sight. So can I stand on this table right here?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. And then I will. What does the red dot mean again? He's bleeding.
Hex.
Hex.
That's my hex.
Oh, that's your hex. Okay. Can I see this guy?
Can you? I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I can see.
You
Luda
have
too.
line of sight. They do have half cover because they are behind lots of people on the way. Actually, they won't because you are on the table. So
Okay,
I'll
that was
give
my
you
idea.
I'll give you no half cover.
So I'm gonna use my bow to attack this guy, the main guy, just standing up. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I would also like to use my coordinated attack to have Luda use his reaction to make a melee attack on the prone dude right here.
There isn't one who is prone, by the way.
Oh, he's not prone anymore. He stood up.
yeah,
Okay,
he
I'm
stood up.
Yela's thing is over his name now. So, but either way, I'm gonna attack this dude that Luda's next to, and then I'm also gonna shoot this guy with my bow. Okay? Is it all good?
This one, right? The one that I just moved.
Yeah, that guy. That's who. Yeah, right.
Okay. And Luda attacking the same one with
Well,
her
I want to
reaction.
see.
His reaction.
Yeah, I want to see how much damage he looks like after I hit him.
Okay.
Give me just a second here. Gotta scroll. All right. And does that have my +2 modifier in it? Yes, it does. Okay.
Okay. So you take your crossbow. I thought you wanted to use your longbow actually. All right. So you take your heavy crossbow. You shoot your an arrow towards this guy, and it hits him, dealing quite a little bit of damage as it's sticking out in the back of his neck. Basically, the arrow right in the neck. Doesn't seem to phase him though, but he did get damaged. And yes, you do get +2 as well for the undead.
Yep, for the damage, yep.
Okay. And Luda's using her reaction. His reaction?
His reaction to do another melee attack.
Okay. And he does
And
hit.
he gets advantage too because he's within 5 feet of Azzy.
Yes.
And then +2 to the.
It's actually because within 5 feet of Yela, but
yeah, within 5 feet of Yela, and yeah, he does get quite a. He does take a chunk out of the Revenant, who is starting to look pretty badly hurt. Still strong, still standing.
Still not dead though.
No, well, he is undead. But Luda is not able to knock him prone this time, though.
Okay.
All right, Tehanu's turn.
I get up in melee range, right up of its face to be able to benefit from the presence of the others, and I'm just gonna pierce him with a rapier.
Okay. All right, you get right there, and do your attack with a rapier. Oh yeah. Okay. You don't get the crit hit because you don't have advantage. But it does hit him with the 22, and you do 16 plus 7 damage. Wait, no. No. Something is wrong.
Right.
Give me a second. Something is wrong with your character sheet. Your sneak attack should be 2d6, not 3d6.
Oh, alright.
Okay, I just fixed it. So I won't
doesn't
count.
it level at 5?
Yeah, he multi-classed.
Really?
Yeah. Let me
So I
see.
should reroll this thing, or?
No, I just won't count the last dice. So it's 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, that's 10, plus 7, plus... okay, so 17 damage. Okay. What do you want to do next? Still have your bonus?
I could hide behind a pillar, right?
You would not really. You're
Why not?
still within melee. You're still engaged, and it's not big enough to hide you. I would say. You could try. You could roll for stealth with disadvantage if you want. I'll give you that.
Let's live dangerously.
Okay. Okay. You think you're hidden behind the pillar. You don't know. Ozzy, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move in. Oh, that's laggy. Oh my goodness. I can't seem to move myself in. I want to get, like, I don't want to be blocking the door anymore, so I'm trying to get, like, at an angle on this one. But I can't seem to move my token.
You can move it here.
Okay, that's fine.
For the purposes of the fight, the door is not blocking the view because it's a glass door, and I'm assuming it's already broken.
But I was blocking.
Yeah, I know. It was just an FYI as extra.
Alright, so this one that's this one here, is it prone because of Luda's attack?
Nope. Luda did not prone it this time.
Alright, well, I'm going to make a swing shield bash.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll Warhammer just because I don't have any
Yeah.
other way. Was it prone?
Yes, it does. You hit him with your shield. It tries to push on a bit on it, but then it slips and falls on the ground as you do what?
I attack it twice.
Okay.
Nice.
And my
All
second
right.
attack.
Rolls, dude.
Oh,
And on that one where I crit,
yeah.
I am going to divine.
Obviously.
So that gets
Alright, so that's
extra. So it's a first level slot, so it's 2d8 plus 1d8 for undead.
plus the
Which-
crit, so you double it.
Yeah. So 60 or well, no.
It's gonna be 3d8 doubled, right?
6d8. Double the number of dice, not double the results.
Okay. Roll. You can go suck an egg.
You just did 29 damage, and with that, you see this revenant just take this huge explosion of radiant light that pounds on him. He's already
So
on the ground, but it just crumbles to dust and dies.
Yay!
Alright, that's
Anything
the end
else
of your
happen?
turn. No, that's all.
Okay.
Luda's turn.
Okay, I need to move a bit. So I'm gonna move here. Okay. Can I stand on this guy or like?
On the dead guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And then I'll attack this guy right here. Okay.
Okay, the one at the bottom, right?
Yeah, the one that I'm right next to. The one that's not
Yep.
hexed.
Okay, you do get the advantage because of pack tactics.
Right. Here you go.
So you jump on him and you take a chunk out of him. He does not fall, but he does get some of its flesh torn as Luda bites into him and does 12 points of damage. Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all he's gonna do. Yep.
Iron.
I want to move. Can I stand like next to Cloud and have vision to the one she just attacked? Luda attacked, and I want to do Sacred Flame.
Sure. Okay. Dexterity save from him. He rolled a 19, so I think he saved from it again. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Amnon.
I'm going to continue attacking the one that has my hex on.
Okay, go ahead. Is it with 2 Eldritch Blasts?
Yeah.
Okay. So you send 2 Eldritch Blasts on the guy. Roll your hex for both of them. And it hits
Oh,
it.
wait.
Yeah,
Before
what?
I do that, sorry, before I send my things out, I'm going to do my maddening hex for it.
Okay. Can you click on that so I can see what Maddening Hex is?
Yeah, 1 sec.
You can cause run target through by a spell. Do so, you deal psychic damage to the cursed target, and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it.
So I'll do it to
Psychic
both of
damage
them.
equals your charisma modifier. To use this invocation, you must be able to see the cursed target, and it must be within 30 feet of you. Okay, so it's 4 psychic damage to both of them.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay. They don't seem to be that bothered by what you
Okay.
just did. But they do seem still to have taken some damage. And then you do your Eldritch Blast that both hit and do your hex damage on both. Okay, so we have 11, 17 from the Eldritch, plus 11 from the hex. And that one is starting to look pretty badly hurt. Alright, that's the end of your turn, I assume?
Yeah. So that was, what, 32 damage to that one guy?
You said
Yaila?
You said that one is badly, pretty badly hurt. Which one would that be?
The one with the red dot, the one that is hexed.
Okay. And how does the other one look?
The other one looks relatively good. It
Okay,
doesn't seem to have taken too much damage yet.
I'll attack the one that is not too hurt. And I believe my sneak attack counts on this one as well?
Yeah, they're both within 5
Yeah.
feet of Luda, so it would count, yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, sorry. The new squares are confusing me with the distance, but okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I will...
I can probably just do this if it helps. Or maybe a little bit more opacity. Maybe that helps. It's ugly. Anyway. Okay, so you attack him with your short sword. It avoids the hit, but then you plunge it right into him and deal 16 points of damage. A pretty good hit on in the stomach. And you take out the short sword that has some ichor of the undead from it.
Okay.
What do you want to do
And
next?
I use my bonus action on the guy.
Okay.
The one that's badly hurt.
Okay. You attack him. You don't get the sneak attack.
Yeah.
And you only do 5 damage, not 10, because on the bonus with the second attack, you don't add your dexterity modifier to the damage. Okay?
And he doesn't fall.
What?
That's not enough to kill him, eh?
No, it's not enough to kill him. Like, he looks hurt, but he's not, like, on his last legs.
I was hoping. I was just hoping.
Alright. Now it's their turn. First thing Yaila notices, because she's super observant, is that they don't seem to be healing this time. Any of the wounds that they got. And this guy will...
would that be, maybe?
Who knows?
Fire!
It says,
Fire.
Yeah.
Well, it's like radiant damage, right? I assumed it would be the same.
maybe.
Iron
Who knows?
flame or from the
Nobody
fireball?
knows.
Well, we freaking hit them with everything, like fire, radiant, and silver. So
Oh yeah, the silver, that too.
Okay.
Oh.
Is
All right.
silver as strong as it is in D&D as it is in like other mythology type things?
Kind of. I mean, you can silver your weapons, so. All right. So the first one, the one that with the red dot, is going to attack Yaila with 2 hits of his longsword. The first one misses, but the second one, I think Yaila, your AC is 16. Oh, the second one also misses. As you're able to evade both longswords. One goes very near to one of your ears, while the other one you jump and you avoid it. And then the second one is going to attack Luda with his longswords. The first one is an 18, the other one is a 13, which Luda is 16. So the first one does hit Luda, and it does 15 points of damage, and it just slashes on its side.
Luda's down for the count, you guys.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
15 points of damage? Yeah, you
He
Oh
only,
my
he only
God.
got 24 health, so
Yeah.
and he took 11 points of damage the previous round.
Oh, I forgot that he took damage in the previous round. Yeah, okay. That's
And
why.
armor
Luda.
class is 16, so
Yeah.
he's down. He's down, guys.
So as it plunges the sword in its stomach, and Luda just yelps and drops unconscious to the ground. And that's the end of their turn.
My poor puppy.
Liam, your turn.
Alright, the one on the top, how damaged is it in comparison to the bottom one?
It's much more damage than the one at the bottom.
Okay.
They are both looking rough. The one at the top is looking worse.
Basically, death's door.
Not yet. Not death's door, but they have gotten pretty much quite a lot of wounds on them.
I'm gonna just try to firebolt the bottom one then.
Okay. Firebolt or
Firebolt.
bolt?
The
Okay.
cantrip.
Yep. The bottom one you said.
Mhm.
Okay. Can you click the description of the firebolt? It's a dex or okay, it's an attack. All right. So you do hit it with, and it's not able to avoid it, and it's the little portions of flesh that that are coming off of its body are singed.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
Cloud, your turn. Cloud.
Okay, so I'm going to be super pissed off about Luda, but I'm going to trust that he'll be okay because he's a very strong boy. He's a good boy. And I'm going to take my revenge on this dude that hit him.
It was the one at the bottom. Yeah. If you're a barbarian, I would have said you rage, but you're not. So you just take out your heavy crossbow and you shoot a pretty good hit, almost a critical hit, but yeah. And you shoot at that guy and you do 7 points of damage. He's still standing.
Dick. Which one took damage?
The one at the bottom.
Which one looks rougher?
Tehanu,
The
your
one with the
turn.
hex.
Not the one with the hex.
Just gonna pierce him again.
Okay.
Oh.
You're still hidden, and because he does not notice you, you do have advantage. Okay. So you attack, and you do 17 points of damage as well. They are now, the one at the bottom seems to be on par with one at the top. They both seem to be pretty hurt. What do you want to do next as bonus?
Can
You are-
I hide again in the same spot? Is it gonna work or?
You can try. Disadvantage to your stealth check. Okay. You're hidden. Ozzy. What do you want to do? Okay. Ozzy, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. Can I move it around without invoking an attack of opportunity? Because I'm literally just moving. I'm not leaving. I'm just moving around.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack this one.
Mm-hmm. So you do your double attacks.
Can't hear you again.
Yeah, we can't hear Ozzy talking.
There you go. So I wasn't talking. I was trying to find my
Okay.
character sheet. It was like under a bunch of windows. Sorry.
Okay. So you attack with your
I forgot to use my stupid shield. God.
yeah, you did.
Alright.
With your warhammer, and you do hit both times, and you and it looks like you're wounding the guy, and he takes 11 points of
I'm
bludgeoning damage.
after the fact. I'm just I'm not gonna try to prone him.
Okay. That ends your turn. Do the death save, please. Just roll a
Let's see.
d20.
Okay. Just a d20? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's a save. Good. Iron.
Alright, so I'm going to do an action and a bonus action. So my first action is I want to do Secret Flame on the one in front of Luda.
Okay.
He's got to do another dex save.
Okay. And what's the bonus action you want to do?
Healing word on Luda.
Okay. And that one has cast time bonus, right?
It's a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah. So he does 14 on his dex save. What's the DC? I think it's 14, actually.
How do I
yeah.
know that?
In the spells, it's written at the top. Spell save DC 14. You see it?
Hold on. I
So,
can
yeah.
look later. I trust you. Okay, so let me do the healing word.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go back to the page.
Yeah. Spells, healing word, you click on it, and I think it will do it. Okay, cool.
So that's +2, so that's 8
Why +2?
for my discipline of life, right?
Yeah, it's already there. It's 3. 3 plus 6.
So I rolled a 3, and I get +3 for my wisdom, +2 for my other one, right?
Yeah, it's 9 total.
Oh, sorry.
Like you see
I
3
don't see
discipline
9. Oh,
of life healing and 6
I gotcha.
healing. Because it's 2 plus the spell level.
I forget to add. I'm good.
Yeah. So Luda hears Iron saying, "For Mishakal!" And suddenly the wound in Luda's stomach just heals and closes up. Still leaves a little scar, but Luda opens her eyes. And note his eyes. Sorry.
I was literally just going his eyes.
Did you
Yeah.
assume his gender?
Yeah. And he is prone, by the way. Forgot to do that as he fell unconscious. But yeah, there you go. He is healed with 9 points of 9 HP.
He has 9 HP again now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you did it
Amnon.
already. Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I did it.
You.
No worries. Amnon.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it or something. I'm
Okay.
gonna keep doing the same thing.
All right.
I thought it wasn't working very well.
Well, I
no,
don't
it
know.
was.
It seems to be doing a bunch of
Good
damage,
enough?
so I'm
Okay.
gonna keep. Yeah. So I do my maddening hex first, and
Mhm.
then Eldritch Blast.
The the Mending
just saying
Hex
the hex
is a feat of your character, right?
Yep, it's just bonus action on combat, so I can
Sorry.
just
Okay,
do it
cool.
over and over again.
Okay. All right. So it gets another 2 points of psychic, 4 points of psychic damage
To
That-
both of them, yeah.
to both of them. They are looking pretty hurt. One of your Eldritch Blast hits him. The other one does not. And
Okay.
as it hits him, you can see it does 9 plus 2, so that's 11 points of damage. And they are,
I think that's the crit damage, so it's just 9.
yeah, but the 2 from the hex. I
Oh, the
meant.
2 from the next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm stupid.
And there you go. They are both looking more and more hurt. Jayla's turn.
Well, I'll attack. Actually, this time I'll attack the one that is.
In front of you?
You said they're hurt. Does any of them look like they're on the brink of death?
They both seem to be about the same level. They're not like hanging by a thread, but they seem to be really, really hurt compared to
Okay.
what they were.
Okay, so I'll just attack the one in front of me then.
Okay. So you slash with your short sword, and it hits on one of the scraps of the chainmail that it has that is still functional, and unfortunately just diverts your hit, and it does not deal any damage.
I'll try again with my other.
And so you take your second short sword
Yeah.
and you try and plunge it towards it, and it does hit. You do the 12 damage and 3
just
for
a
the
4?
speed.
It doesn't do the sneak attack, right?
It does. It does.
You
The
only
sneak
get
attack
sneak
you do
attack
it once. The first one missed, so it didn't.
Also, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
You do it once per turn.
Oh,
So
okay. I thought like it counted. Like I did it, just didn't work, so it still counted. But
Yeah.
that's cool.
it's just it's actually when you hit, you decide if you want to apply it or not.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But in this case, right. So it's 12 plus 3 because you don't get the plus 5 dexterity on the damage on the second one because it's your bonus. So that's 12 plus 3, 15 damage on this Revenant who is looking more and more hurt. Alright. Now the Revenant's turn. This one is going to start healing some of its wounds. So a few wounds start healing up, and then it will lash out, scream, and try 2 longsword attacks on Yaela. The first one is 12, the other one is 19. So I think the second one finally hits you. With 19 points of damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge, it becomes 9 points of damage.
Okay.
That does use your reaction, though. Keep in mind.
Yeah. Okay. What else would I use my reaction for except like opportunity attack? I think.
Uncanny dodge. You can only use it once per round.
Yeah. That's fine.
It's your reaction. You can use it once per round. So opportunity attack is a reaction. If
Yeah,
you hold
that's
your
all I
action,
lose.
yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
Yep. Which means you can't do opportunity anymore until your next turn. All
Feels
right.
worth it for 10 HP.
And the other one had turned away from Luda as it thought it was dead, and it's going to try and also attack with its 2 swords. Yaela. One of them, one is 22, which hits. The other one, 13, won't hit, and it does 9 points of slashing damage against you. And it screams, "You will die!" And
Yeah, I'm definitely hurt here.
what?
I'm definitely hurt pretty badly now.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. And that's their turn. Liam.
Which one healed?
What?
Which one healed?
The one at the top,
Okay.
not the one at the bottom.
Yeet.
So firebolt on which one?
The top one.
The top one. Okay, it hits, slams right into him, and deals quite a bit of damage. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's starting to
starting
look
in cleanup mode.
really, really hurt.
Okay.
Not that much, but still, yeah. Cloud.
Okay. I will just attack the one that's really, really hurt then.
Okay. So you take your crossbow, you shoot, and you hit, doing 5 points of piercing damage. Wait, +2 because it's undead. So 7 points of damage. Now it has like various arrows and sticking out of it, and some slashes and burn marks all over.
I have a question real
Yeah.
quick. Luda's prone, so he can't do coordinated attack, probably, right?
I would say he would, but it would be a disadvantage because he's
Okay.
prone.
Alright, well, I will also do that then. With disadvantage. Yeah, because all he's really doing is like laying on the ground. Maybe
Yes.
like slashing or trying to bite the dude's ankles.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just confirm here. That's the conditions. So if you look at prone creature only movement is to crawl. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls, but yeah, he can attack. Oh my god, sorry. So
It's okay. The real Luda gets called a she pretty much every day as well.
sorry, I don't know why I can't like untangle it with female name.
Because it ends with an A.
Yeah,
So-
but for me it's like Luna, which is like a
yeah.
female name.
Believe me, I wanted him to be called Luna, but then he was a boy, so. So
Okay.
I have a question. When you have a disadvantage, but then you also have an advantage, does it cancel each other out, or does one trump
Yes.
the other, or no?
They cancel each other out.
Okay, so because he has pack tactics,
Why doesn't he just
does
stand
that
up?
cancel each other's out?
That's
or
a
no?
good point. Yes.
This isn't his turn. He can't technically stand up, right?
No, he can't. Let me see pack
No.
tactics if it counts.
I'm
Wolf
just
has
not
on
sure
an
how
attack
all the little
roll.
things interact, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't say during its turn, so yeah, it's an attack roll. He does get the advantage, and it does cancel the disadvantage he gets from being prone. So it does work with a 17, not a 17. It's just a 12, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay,
that
and
was
then
his turn.
He
So
wouldn't
it
be able
misses.
to stand up because this isn't
Nope.
his turn, right?
Yeah, movement is
Okay.
only on your turn.
Only on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, so he tries to take a bite out of the calf of the revenant. Doesn't work.
Okay.
Tehanu!
That ends my turn.
Yes.
Okay, gonna try to finish that one off if I can because it's getting taking a while now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I move like in between Yayoi and Luda and just poke?
If
this
you
thing?
move, you stop being hidden. Just FYI.
Well, yeah, there's gonna no way around it unless I stealth all the way to here.
You could
Would that
move,
work?
then use your bonus to hide before trying it.
Wouldn't give me anything, right? Except advantage maybe.
Yeah, it's the advantage you get.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. So you get out of hiding, you go to the other side and hide. Roll for stealth with disadvantage from behind the pillar. You sort of disappear as far as you know, and then you do your attack. And with that, you hit this guy, and you definitely kill him. Liam, did your firebolt work? Yeah, it did earlier. Okay. And so with that, you plunge your rapier into him, and he just withers on your sword and cries out as he dies and falls limp as you just use your foot to push him off the sword.
Good. Now I have a brochette of meat.
Yeah.
We only have one left.
Ozzy's turn.
I'm going to do my prone shield slam.
Yeah. You do manage to hit it and prone him. It's prone on the ground, and then you hit with advantage. So both of them hit, and so that's a 20, and it looks really hurt now.
You got advantage because you knocked him prone. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Like we're learning.
I didn't want to
guys.
prone
I
it
feel like we're
before.
learning.
Mhm.
So, like, the reason I didn't prone it before is because all of the ranged people, if they wanted to attack it, would get disadvantage. And since I'm last, like, I figured I'm going to let you guys take all your swings at it, so...
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, you are flanking, so you would have gotten advantage either way, I guess. Alright, Luda's turn.
So he'd like to stand up first.
Okay,
Just half
15
his
feet of
movement.
movement, right?
Okay, and then he will go ahead and attack this guy.
Yeah,
Here you go.
with advantage.
With advantage because of pack tactics, and then +2. Alright.
Yeah, and he is
Lucky advantage, my
he
god.
bites on him, and the revenant falls limp on the ground,
Throat. Goes for the
seemingly
throat.
unconscious.
Nice.
Right?
Ludo wags his tail.
Ludo wags his tail. All right. We end it here? Okay. Let's.
Well, I'm wondering
Stop that.
why if combat is ending, or...
It looks like it's ended as he falls prone. He's already prone, but I mean, he falls unconscious as he gets bit by Luda, seemingly ripping his throat out.
Nice.
So you all relax.
Should I put a marker on myself to... I want to continue concentrating on my hex spell. So I'm going to be concentrating for like the next 8 hours.
What?
I can continue concentrating my spell so I don't have to recast it in combat.
Wait, I need to lower the volume of that music and have you repeat what you just said. Sorry.
I can continue concentrating on my hex spell so that I don't have to waste a spell slot.
Okay, sure.
I don't know if you want to put like a marker on myself just to let me know that I'm still concentrating on it or something. But it'll be like 8 hours from now until I can't do it anymore.
Okay. And so you're all done, and then as you're resting, the Reverend's turn arrives, and suddenly it just heals up.
I wanted to heal Yayla before you switch to the turn order.
Okay. Go ahead.
Man, you were all over that, Iron. She did say it right away, too.
Yeah. So heal
Nice.
higher level, so you do it as second level, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's 6, 9 plus 5, 14 hits points to Yayla. And as the Revenant's turn arrives, it heals up. Some of its wounds around the neck start closing, and it stands up.
What the fuck?
Ah! I will kill you! And it is not prone anymore, and it will attack Luda, who bit his throat out.
Oh, I forgot to change my name. Sorry, that was Luda saying that.
Alright, where's the character sheet? There you go. And it will take 2 swings with its longsword. A 14 fails, I think. You are 16.
That misses, right? I'm
Yeah.
16. Oh, thank God.
And a 21.
Fuck!
Doing 18 points of slashing damage
Oh,
on
poor
Luda.
Luda is getting his ass kicked.
Yeah. And then
Mark
it will say it will say, let me see. It will turn its head towards Yayla and say, I will get back to you and kill you. Liam, your turn.
Can't react to that. Scratch it or something. Just for flavor, I scratch
What?
it.
Scratch
for
it?
Flavor. For flavor, I
Okay.
try to scratch it for that.
Okay. You think, "Rawr!" and you just, yeah, and you just start scratching in front of its face.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right, Liam's turn.
Liam is unamused and will fire a firebolt at it.
Okay, firebolt does not hit. So that's a miss. Sorry. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, Cloud. What do you do, Cloud?
Oh. 15? Is that enough?
What? 15?
Enough?
15 hits, yeah?
Oh my God. Oh.
And so as it stood up, you take out your crossbow and shoot and hit it again in the neck, dropping it prone and unconscious.
Oh my God.
This time, however, I am not going to assume that you all relax, and we're going to keep the turn order.
So, there's nothing to attack right now for Luda?
No.
Well, it's the Hanu's turn.
Well, it's unconscious on the ground, but you don't know if it's going to wake up again.
Like, but Luda can't really do anything. He can't, like, do more damage to them, right?
No,
With his
he
sword.
Hit him while they're
he
down.
could try.
Just keep it
Maybe
up.
he won't.
Okay.
I don't know. Well,
Maybe Maybe Luda is extremely distrustful right now.
Luda will do
And
a death saving throw, just FYI. It's not this.
Oh,
he's not
right,
distrustful.
that's
He's
That's right.
he's
dead.
agonizing.
Ah, shit. So, yeah, never mind then.
Yeah.
He can only. It only says you can use an attack action, so Luda doesn't do shit on my turn.
Yeah. Tehanu, what do you want to do?
So only one came back from the dead before, right? But
Yeah.
it came back. I'm just gonna use the short sword, the silver one, and just chop off its head.
Good
Okay.
idea. Good idea, man.
Okay. Do an attack.
Wait, where's my character sheet now? Huh.
I'm gonna move you in melee range with him.
It's an auto hit, auto crit, right?
Oh, since it's done and unconscious, it's crit, right?
It's a guaranteed
Yes.
hit, and it's a guaranteed hit and a guaranteed crit.
Yes.
Is that correct?
How would
I
do
believe
that?
yes.
How would I do a crit
Uh,
this thing?
Just attack and then just double the damage
die.
that you do.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry about if it hit or not.
Okay. So you do quite a lot of damage. You're not able to completely sever the head, though.
Can we burn it? Burn it? Like, either
I-
with a spell or literally just take some wood from the chairs and lit them on fire.
Waiting on my turn to be
Yeah.
able to do that.
Yeah. Ozzy, your turn.
I'm going to follow Tahanu's lead of trying to mangle its head, and while he tried to sever the head, I am going to turn it into undead mashed potato head. So I'm going to. It's already prone. There's no point in hitting it. I am just going to take a couple
Yes.
swings. Ooh.
Okay. So you hit. Wait, is it an automatic hit or just an automatic crit if you hit it? If it's
an automatic
unconscious.
Crit.
Oh,
Okay.
So
So you
However,
still need to hit.
It's
right.
still prone, so you have advantage.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
So either way, so I
Okay.
get 18 and what is it?
And 15.
Is it two 18s?
15 and 18. And okay, well you hit it. You do quite a bit of damage, but it's not mashed potatoes yet. Luda, that save intro.
It is not. Oh yeah. Yes.
What? Roll just a d20 again, right?
Yeah, D20.
Oh!
It's a fail, unfortunately.
So I'm just writing this down. Is that okay?
Sure.
Because
Iron.
his character sheet doesn't do this, so.
Yeah, I know. Iron, what do you want to do?
I'm doing 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to Sacred Flame as my regular action on the guy.
Okay.
And then I'll Healing Word Luda.
Okay.
So now here's an interesting question: does something that's unconscious get a dexterity saving throw?
I think
No.
it's an automatic fail for dexterity saving throws.
Yay!
Yes.
I
Unconscious
get to hit
creatures
it.
auto fail Dex and Strength saves.
Yes. So as you throw your sacred flame towards it, it automatically hits it, and as it does, you can see the limbs that were keeping it together just fall, and it just drops completely, like the bones just clatter to the ground basically. Now it is totally, truly dead. And do your healing word for Luda.
So 9 for Luda?
Yes.
Because I did a level 1. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right. That
We gotta figure out
ends
a
it.
way to make Luda not so squishy. Can I buy armor for him?
That's a good question. There
there
is
more
barding. There should be, yes. There should be barding for horses and stuff.
I don't
Like
think there's barding for pets though.
it, like
There's
like
nice
for a
little
pony.
sweaters.
You know, like ponies and like halflings or goblins, they would use wolves as
Mastiffs.
their mastiffs and wolves as their
Mounts.
their mounts. So there should be barding for those. So I'll have to look it up in the player's handbook, and we'll give you the information later. But
Okay,
yes, you
'cause
should
I
be
have
able to.
43 health and my wolf has 24. He's
I
he's
recommend
just
putting
little.
some points into con.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it has
I
16
still need to
AC,
level
which
up
is
2
pretty
times
good
to do that,
already.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my constitution's only +4.
So,
Yeah.
is there anything left of these bodies that we can see if there's anything left behind?
In terms of loot, yes. Let me see. No, it does not look like there's much left in them. Like, they seem to just be very old corpses. You can try to investigate the bodies to see if you can find something in there, but it doesn't look like they have any pouches or anything to carry loot that you
Are
could
they
get.
wearing armor?
The armor
there,
is
like-
old and tattered and rusted, and it doesn't seem in a usable condition. All right. And so with that, let me describe where you actually are. So cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs this stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony. And I will just show you these things. There you go.
So we're on a balcony right now?
No, you're in the chapel, but above you, there's
Oh,
a
okay.
U-shaped balcony that overhangs the chapel, and it's supported by those pillars that you see in the middle. Okay? So narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony, and the door set into the north wall has a wooden beam bar in it. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas-relief. Tall arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass and allowing thick fog to enter and fill the room. All right.
Is this this thing right here? Is this like a altar of sorts, or are there candles?
Yeah,
Is there a
Yeah, those
candelabra?
like candelabra things.
Yeah,
right?
it's an altar and it has candelabras on it.
Can we light the candles?
Yeah, do you have fire?
I cast prestidigitation and light the candles.
Okay. The candelabras do not actually have candles on them.
Rip.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just iron candelabras.
How flammable are the dudes that we just killed? Can I like take off their fingers and use them like candles?
God.
It's kind of decaying flesh, so I don't think that would work.
Just
Why?
kidding.
Why? Just
It's a little bit too moist.
I'm
Oh.
just kidding. They're undead. You never know. They could be dry. I don't know.
the word moist for a body just
Oh, you guys.
A cake is moist. A body, not
Okay.
so much.
Great.
Let's
Can I
stop
search
using-
the-
don't
The
use
moister, the
M-word.
better.
Don't use the M word. Stop.
Like
I-
like a good cake, just moist. Can I search the area and see if there's any candles? Like, because sometimes like there'll be like a drawer or something, and inside there might be candles or something like that.
There's no furniture here, just the altar.
Do I
Does the
know
altar have drawers?
No.
Did you guys try to loot the bodies already?
Yes, there's nothing.
Okay.
Is there anywhere? Can I search for candles? Like, is there any?
You can search for candle. if
Do you have
want.
any candles
Perception?
in your craft or anything?
Ozzy, you hear? By the way, it's 10:30. Do you guys want to stop like in the next 5 minutes, or do you want to prolong it a little bit more, like we did last week?
I'm
I
kinda
actually-
sleepy.
Before we stop, how many candle thingies are there? Like,
It looks like there's 7 on each one.
Yeah, looks like.
because I have 10 candles.
Okay.
So I don't know that. I mean, it may not be enough, and I don't know that it's going to do anything.
Okay.
Can I?
Just yeah. You have 10 candles with you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I put like fill up
I have
one?
5, by the way, Azzy.
So can we like fill these up, light them up, see if it does anything, and if it doesn't, then we'll just extinguish them.
Sure. Go ahead. You can do that, and
How many total?
14
12?
total.
14
Okay, so
total.
I'll give
right?
4 of mine to Azzy.
All right, and I'll use all 10 of mine. Just
No, it
light
would
them
be
up.
16 total because it's 8 things per.
Okay, then I'll
Yeah.
give all 5 of mine and would be missing 1. Does anybody have a candle?
Any of them.
Don't have a what?
Candle. Just a regular candle.
I don't think so.
I do not.
Well, we
Okay.
could just fetch some straw from the old mats in the
Hold on, I'm looking.
tower.
Ozzy,
I have some rope, hemp rope, and I have a torch. I have 10 torches, you guys.
yeah, but that's not gonna work with the candelabras. So,
You know.
Well, we
Ozzy,
could
you
just rip out a little-
hear a voice in your head, and says, "I hear some hooves approaching. I think someone's approaching the mansion
From where?
Oh boy.
from
Oh,
the
that's
road we
the
took."
horse talking, eh?
Yeah, the horse.
Yeah, you guys don't hear that. I'm communicating telepathically to my horse.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it coming from?
I think from the same road we took to come here.
Can you drop Irina and like don't buck her off, but kind of like nudge her so she gets off, and run ahead and see if you see anything.
Okay. I'm not sure how she's gonna take it. I can't talk to her, you know.
She'll just don't buck her off. Like just kind of like nudge her with your
Sit.
head so she
I'm
gets the
sit.
idea.
If you've
Or
ever
sit
been
down,
on a
yeah.
horse that tries to sit down, you'll get off real fast.
Okay, so yeah, do that. I never remember that horses can sit down. So go ahead, sit down so she knows to get off, and then when she gets off, run down the street and see what you see.
I think she got it. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. I see someone leaving actually. I think it's like one of those people we saw in the camp where we had breakfast this morning.
The Vistanis?
Maybe he's on a horse and they're leaving.
What?
That's leaving the castle?
Yeah. I think they dropped something.
Can we?
Can you go? Is it something that you can bite onto and bring to me?
I can
Does
enter.
my horse know how to fetch?
I don't think it could. I think you guys should come over
We
here.
should run out.
All right, so I'm gonna communicate everything that just happened in my head to the folks over here because I like literally just all of a sudden went from talking to everybody to just being completely quiet and distant and not responsive. So I'm gonna let everybody know, like, hey guys, there's Invincible just told me that there's a Vistani on a horse bailing out quick. We should go check it out right.
Yeah, we should. Let's run.
Let's go.
Okay, let's run.
All right.
So
Wait.
you know,
Iron.
the Vistani were also accompanied by the Dusk Elves. It could have been that man. When we just let out. Time does not pass very quickly in this. In combat.
Yeah, but you did take the time to view all the other rooms, so it took a few minutes at least. Like you investigated, you looked for things, and that takes time. So the
So I'm
Dusk
gonna come
Elf
out-
left a little bit ago already.
So I'm gonna come out like I would have told Invincible to come and kind of who wants to go with me? Two of us can. I can at least carry one other person. Correct?
Can't pass through the door.
Huh?
Yeah,
Which-
it's super
which-
buggy.
It won't
Which
let me
door?
pass
Is this
the
what
door.
Invincible looks like
Okay, never
now?
mind.
No, I didn't find a picture. It's my fault.
Oh, it looks so cute.
He's
I-
a fucking unicorn.
I'll find a
cute.
better picture.
What a handsome boy.
Yeah, I just looked for a token and used that.
So,
So-
who wants to go with
Okay.
me? We could go ahead and see.
So
what's
you
going
can
on.
see right here.
Oh, is it right here?
Yeah, right next to the stone statue of the dragon, you see a coffin, a wooden coffin that has been dropped. And,
Sorry, I was coughing.
oh my god. And so yeah, you see a coffin. What do you want to do?
Does the coffin have any marks on it?
Wait, we don't see the Vistani or the person who dropped it anymore?
No, they left.
They're
They seem
long
to have
gone?
dropped it and left.
Damn it.
Hey,
So Liam, you look at the coffin and you see a name written on it, and it says Liam Greyheart.
What?
Can I look at it to see if I see my own name or if it's still Liam's?
You look at it, you see Liam Greyheart.
Liam, it's meant for you. You should get in it.
Liam's eyes just go wide.
Come on.
That's messed up.
That is messed up.
Maybe it'll like teleport
Liam.
you somewhere.
Liam, what the fuck? What's going on?
I'm not sure.
Liam, are you actually dead this whole time? You didn't tell us.
I would know.
The accident
not-
wasn't your fault. You need to wake up.
Okay.
What?
all right. So, I mean, do you know anything about this, Liam? Like,
I have
This is
no
kind of-
idea.
all right. Well, we have a couple of options. It's either a gift.
Open it.
Well, do we want Liam to open it, or
I-
is this somewhat
Don't open
dangerous?
Very unwise.
I doubt
I-
he's gonna do that.
The
I'll
thing
open
is,
it. I'll do it.
Wait,
Somebody
before you
stop
open
him!
it,
Obviously,
I literally
I'm
put
helping
my
Amnon.
foot on the lid, like, so he can't open it, and I'm just gonna be like, look, if this is some sort of trap meant for Liam, it's either a gift for Liam or it's a trap for Liam. So
Can't I
one way or the
fucking
other.
gift.
trap anyway? I can tell if it's a trap, no?
you
Can we sense what's inside?
Any undeads in there?
it would take you 1 minute to sense if it's an undead or not, and you can't.
Yes,
you
please.
you kind of hear some noises inside, but you're not exactly sure what it is.
Can I investigate it to see if it is indeed a trap or if some
Roll an
I
investigation
can detect what's in it?
Is the coffin locked?
Doesn't
lock on it?
seem to be locked, no. So Yayla, you look around, you can't find any kind of wires or anything that seems to indicate that this thing is trapped in any way that you would recognize.
Okay. And the sound that we're hearing, what does it sound like?
It's like small, very I don't know the word.
Say it in French.
Aigu.
Yeah, I don't know.
I go wobble?
It's very high pitched.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I
Oh,
don't know. This seems
Could
super
it-
sketchy.
sorry. Does does the movement sound anything like what we found in the iron pot?
It might
Could it
be.
bats? It could be. Okay. I say let's open it.
All right.
Like let's open it, but not fully. Like let's entrouvrir.
Yeah.
Do we have Liam open it, or
No.
do we have? Okay, so
You should stay probably far
if
away
it's-
from it.
Yeah, Liam, you should
I'll
probably
do
go
it.
really far away. Like go in the castle or
No.
I'll
mansion
open
or
it.
whatever.
15 feet is far enough.
Okay.
Close enough that I can watch what's going on, but far enough that I can get away if I need.
Okay, can I? Before we open it, I'm gonna position myself in between Liam and it. So if like some crazy monster pops out, it's gonna have to attack me.
Okay. So you open it, and that's exactly the sound you hear. You open it, and a swarm of bats flies out of it. And I think Roll20 just froze or something. No? Okay. Ugh. There you go. Swarm of bats fly out of it, and they go straight for Liam. As they do, if you want, Amnon, Yaela, and Ozzy do have a attack of opportunity on it if you want.
I'll attack it.
How many though? Or is it like one?
It's a
swarm that counts as one
swarm.
entity?
It's
Does
a
it count as one entity?
It counts as one entity, but it's like a swarm of multiple, like maybe 100 small bats or something. It's quite a bit of bats. Okay. So Pedram, Azzy swings his warhammer, and it completely misses as the bats just go right through. Same thing happens with Yaela. And Amnon swings his quarterstaff, and it also just passes through like air, and the bats go right over Liam, and they start to bite him. It's 18, which I think hits.
Yes.
They do 3 points of damage.
18?
And
Yeah. And
Turn him
Is
into
the
a
attack
vampire.
and they fly away. You do get an attack opportunity as they fly away from you,
okay.
if you want to take it. You have Warcaster, right?
Yes.
So you hit it, and you see a dozen or so bats just burn up and fall to the ground as the rest of the swarm just keeps moving north until they're out of sight.
The fuck just happened?
That was exciting.
Can I inspect this?
Okay, now Liam, get in the coffin.
What is wrong with you?
It's clearly his.
Doesn't seem very. Oh my.
Well, that's ominous.
Just some lightning.
We should go in.
Is it still
I
raining?
feel like I want to go
It
inside all of a
is.
sudden.
It is still raining, and still some thunder.
Was there anything else in the
There's
coffin?
lots of fog around. Do an investigation check. You look at the coffin. It appears to be completely empty. It seems to have been recently made. And with that investigation, I'll tell you that you recognize the handiwork of Henrik from Valaki.
That bastard.
Looks like he made. It looks like he made the coffin.
I mean, he's the coffin maker. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we helped him, so why would he do that?
Well, you know, the guy's gonna.
He just makes coffin. That doesn't mean and somebody else didn't buy it or take it.
That's true.
He makes all the coffins, right?
So Irina arrives and says, "What's been going on?" She's completely drenched with the.
Oh, yeah.
She
Forgot about
spent the
that.
last like half hour just riding on a horse in the storm.
I eventually put her in the stables.
Yeah, the stables were completely burned. There was no roof for her to be
Okay,
under.
that would have been
Poor
good to
Irina.
know, Invincible.
What?
Invincible would have told me that, and I would have told him to go somewhere else. Like my assumption was that the reason he suggested the stables was there's a.
Well, he suggested the stables because he thought stables are dry, but he got there, he said, "Oh well, it's not," but he didn't think to actually let you know. It happens. He only has 6 intelligence, you know.
Jeez. I'm gonna ask Invincible how long.
I'm back.
Like, how much time has passed since the time that the coffin was put down and the person rode off? Like, how long has it been?
He's going to say, well, With the rain and all that, the fog, I didn't really hear anything until maybe they were already leaving. So I don't know exactly when they came here.
No, I'm asking when they left, not when they came.
Oh, like I told you
Like,
as soon
can
as
I-
I
So
heard the stuff.
if I jump on Invincible, can I hard ride and catch them?
You might be able to, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I'm assuming Invincible saw the direction in which they went. So I'll quickly tell the group, like, hey, like, I'm gonna go see if I, like, Invincible saw who put this down. I'm gonna see if I can catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that while we're gonna clean the rest of the manor. No problem.
All right. Okay, and as you ride onto Invincible and right into the sunset, no, you ride towards the forest. I will finish this next week.
Yeah, Kira could also help us out. Check out like who's leaving.
Yeah, Kiran could do that if you were to, suggest it.
That's what I'm telling. I'm currently saying it to leave.
Yeah.
It's a fair point.
Okay. All right. I hope that was fun.
Yeah.
Your speed is actually 60 feet on your warhorse. So with dash, it would be 120 feet per 6 seconds. So it's pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me just check
That's
something.
almost as fast as Yela.
And maybe, like, since
Yeah.
I brashly ran off, maybe Liam can send his familiar to kind of, like, keep an eye, and if I'm in danger, he could call for help or something like that. But we can deal with that next week.
Yeah, could do that.
Yeah.
And his familiar does have the same flying speed. Great. You have spent, let's say, 5 minutes between the what the fuck is this and investigation, looking for traps and opening and all that. So let's say you are about 5 minutes behind that other.
Right, but presumably, like, me on a horse, like, dashing is going to be faster than,
Yeah.
like, a carriage or, like, a cart that would have brought this. You know?
Yes.
So, but anyways, we can deal with that next week.
Yeah, we'll deal with that next week.
I might be dead, guys. Who knows?
Okay. And with that, let's end the session. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. But I think it was a cool session.
Yeah, we killed stuff. It was fun.
Yeah, you did. And it took only one session to actually finish the combat. Actually, like half the session, so it went pretty fast.
Yeah, not bad. I gotta go to sleep now. Take it easy, guys.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
See you next week, I
See you next
believe.
week.
Yeah, next week, Monday. So,
Cool. See you then.
Goodbye.
good night. Bye
Hey
bye.
everyone.
That is very ominous about the coffin.
Yeah, that's super weird, man.
Yeah.
Liam definitely views that as an omen. There is no way around that.
Yeah. By the way, Sam, you are kicked off the game. I'm just kidding. But yeah,
The bats actually coalesce, lift you up into the air like the movie Up, and carry you out of Barovia. You've been saved.
yeah, and funnily, each bat has a different color. Oh. Yeah, it was very ominous indeed.
You're just gonna get some undead superpowers.
Maybe. Maybe you'll be undead. That would be so cool. Alright, I guess I need to figure out how to make Roll20 not suck. Because it's really slow. Does anyone use Firefox? Or everyone is on Chrome?
I use Chrome.
Okay. Might have to try on Firefox, see how it is. And how do you prefer it with just the fog of war instead of dynamic lighting?
I enjoy dynamic lighting.
Yeah. And dynamic lighting plus advanced fog of war, or just the dynamic lighting?
Ideally a plus fog, but
Yeah.
If things are bad, then
Both
Yeah.
are buggy.
Yeah, Roll20 sucks. But yeah, I don't know what's up with that because it shouldn't. Like, the advanced fog of war shouldn't be making it slow. The dynamic lighting would make it slow. That's understandable. But I guess if some of you are available during the week, we might give it a try and see if I can find the right setting to making it not crap. But yeah.
In any case, thanks for the game. I'm gonna go now.
All
Later,
right.
man.
Good night, Jeff. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for making it.
And good luck with the stuff that's happening for you.
And the other stuff that isn't happening, may that never happen.